So Aaron Judge was on the R2C2 podcast yesterday with CC Sabathia and his partner Ryan Rocco, and they talked about the lockout. They talked about this. They talked about that. And they also discussed potential free agency and whatnot. And he did stress that how great it would be and how the importance of being a Yankee captain would be. And he clearly would be the prime candidate to be the Yankee captain. He's also the face of the franchise. But he also he said a few things that were telling, and I'm going to read this right from Judge. He said, if we get an extension done before the season starts, that'd be great. If it doesn't happen, and this is my last year, I had a lot of great memories. That's essentially, to me, it's a very diplomatic way of saying, pay me what I'm worth. And you know what? Rightfully so. He's earned the right to be paid what he's worth. And if he's healthy again, he's going to get paid one way or another. So it presents scenarios for me. And you let me know if it does for you. To me, they obviously have, and I've said this 100 times, they have to make their best extension offer to Aaron Judge right at the end of this lockout. Okay, they have to make, and it has to be the very best faith offer they can make, not this joke offer just to say that they made an offer, and so make their very best offer. If he says no, then it presents a scenario to trade him. Okay, and I know it's an unpopular thing for people. People think he should be extended for, and that's why I say repeatedly to make your best extension offer, do your very best to keep him here. Okay, because he is one of the bona fide superstars on this team. But if he doesn't, if he says no to an extension, let's just say it's 7 years, $245 million. That's $35 million per year. All right. To me, that's a credible extension because he's not going to start the extension until he's 31 years old. Okay, maybe with an option for an 8th year to make it 280 or something like that. Which again, is still a lot of money, especially towards we're going to be getting decline years of Aaron Judge. But those are the type of contracts you're going to have to give to your franchise player at this point. Now, cross it over to the Washington Nationals, who offered Juan Soto $350 million for 13 years, and he turned it down. Okay, that creates a scenario too. But the fact is, Juan Soto's 23 years old. Okay, and he's made it clear that he wants to test free agency if he can, and the extension's not necessarily in the cards. And to me, that says an extension from the Nationals is not necessarily in the cards. And again, he has no trade protection. Okay, neither does Judge. They're both arbitration players, so they can be traded. They can't block anything. So, to me, this presents a kind of a wild scenario where, what if Judge says no, and then you package him with a bunch of other guys to the Nationals for Juan Soto? Okay, it's a crazy, and somebody mentioned it in my channel a couple days ago, and I thought it was an interesting proposal because, yeah, you're trading superstar for superstar, but the fact is, even if Soto doesn't extend and sign an extension, 1 year of Judge versus 3 years of Soto, which one would you do? I know we love Judge and all this stuff, but which one would you do? Okay, and that's the thing. And again, maybe packaging Judge over there. And I'm going to emphasize this again. You have to try to extend him first before you even consider moving the guy. Okay, because he is the face of the franchise. Okay, what if you package him over there and it means you don't have to package Anthony Volpe or Jason Dominguez? You package him and a bunch over there because the Nationals, I think, would be able to extend Aaron Judge a heck of a lot easier if they give him the money that he might want from the Yankees, because it's not going to be 13 years and it's not going to be the high average annual value that Soto would be. So they can extend him for less than they would extend Soto and get complementary pieces to go along with it to help that rebuild that they're doing. Okay, instead of just extending Soto and still missing a bunch of players. I mean, what if you got Judge? What if you got either Oswald Peraza or Oswaldo Cabrera? You get Luis Medina, and you get a couple other players. But packaging Judge there, in my opinion, would minimize the amount of prospect players that they have to add because they're getting a superstar in return. Okay, you guys let me know what you think. And the fact is too, as long as this lockout keeps happening, nobody's going to be able to extend a player. And bottom line is each side is, they keep saying they're doing everything they can while the other side's doing nothing. They're kind of blaming the other side. So both sides are accountable here. Yes, the owners still have to take steps forward, but the players union does bear responsibility here too. Okay, and until both sides keep, digging their feet in the ground and blaming the other side and not putting the proposal forward that they need to put forward, and then waiting 7 days to respond to this minimal proposal, this is going to keep happening. It's going to eat into regular season games. And again, it's going to hurt the sport. It's going to hurt the fans. So if they want to do that, you go right ahead and do that, but don't complain when you lose fans and lose revenue. So, but that's the Judge. This is the Judge situation right now. You guys let me know what you think. Would you package him for Juan Soto? Okay? Or would you package him for anybody if he says no to an extension. I don't trade him before offering him an extension. There's no way I'd do that. Okay, people would be, they'd go over there and be burning the stadium down. So, and I don't think it's a good idea. You try to lock up your franchise player, and if he says no, just like Juan Soto says no, and to me that says Soto's probably not going to come back to the Nationals. It says the Judge is not going to come back to the Yankees if somebody gives him the right offer. So, let me know what you think. By the way, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. It's really helpful to its growth. But if you want to be kept in the loop on everything after this lockout happens, all the deals in free agency and trades, you're going to find it here. So thanks for watching. Talk to you next time.